Hi, I'm Gabriela Diaz, co-artistic director of Windsor Music. Thank you so much for joining us for our first of 4 videos that we're releasing in celebration of the 250th anniversary of Beethoven's birth. It's a very special collaboration between Windsor Music, the Boston New Music Sinfonietta Sound Icon, and the Goethe-Institut Boston. We had originally planned a full concert consisting of the Beethoven Septet and 2 newly commissioned works for this project by 2 incredible young composers, Heather Stebbins and Diana Marcela Rodriguez. At this time, it's not possible for us to get together to record, so instead we have put together these videos to give you a peek into the septet and these 2 vibrant, exciting works. We look forward to performing this whole program very soon. During the second half of the 18th century, the musical forms of the divertimento and the serenade were the favorite kinds of music of the middle class and the aristocracy. This style of music was perfect for garden parties, fancy dinners, and merry get-togethers. Beethoven's sunny and optimistic septet fits into the mold of these light divertimenti, although he certainly put his own characteristic stamp on the piece. Beethoven's septet ensemble consists of, in the winds, clarinet, horn, and bassoon, and in the strings, violin, viola, cello, and double bass. And this is a very unusual instrumentation, the first of its kind, and also super unusual that this is Beethoven's only piece of chamber music that contains a double bass. The septet was dedicated to the Empress Maria Theresa, the sister-in-law of Beethoven's friend and patron, the Archduke Rudolph. It was a pretty smooth move by this young composer looking to get his foot in the door with the highest class. The septet had its premiere along with Beethoven's First Symphony at the Royal Imperial Court Theatre in 1800. This was Beethoven's first concert of his Viennese Akademie series, which technically was a benefit concert for himself. By the year 1800, the 30-year-old Beethoven was quickly becoming the most popular young musician in Vienna, admired for his incredible piano playing and astonishing improvisations at the keyboard. About 6 months after the premiere, the score became available to the public. There were a few bumps in the road to getting it published, which annoyed Beethoven. He said, "Send my septet into the world a little more quickly, for the herd is waiting for it, and you know that the Empress already has it. There are some scoundrels in the imperial city as well as the imperial court, in respect of which I guarantee you nothing, so hurry." Beethoven was obviously worried that his copy that he gave the Empress might fall into the wrong hands, and someone could create an unauthorized edition. In the making of this first score, the individual parts were engraved into music separately in different workshops, so no one had a full score, and therefore no one could steal it. Because of wide distribution of the septet score and many contemporary arrangements for various smaller ensembles, including one for 2 guitars, for about 30 years after its composition, the septet was played by professionals and amateurs more frequently than any other piece of music by Beethoven. It was one of the primary vehicles that spread his fame during the 19th century. This greatly irritated Beethoven as this piece started to obscure the popularity of some of his more preferred works, and he said, in classic Beethoven fashion, "That damn work, I wish it could be burned." Now we'll play for you the 3rd movement of the septet, the tempo di Menuetto. Interestingly, the theme of this movement was also used in his Piano Sonata Opus 49, number 2, composed a few years earlier in 1796, even though the opus number is later. This movement has all the elegance and delights of a Viennese minuet. It hops and prances around so elegantly. So now here is Windsor Music and Sound Icon to play the tempo di Menuetto from the Beethoven Septet. you.